while Rheinmetall's Boxer and BAE Systems AMV-35 8x8 armored vehicles are duking it out to win a contract from the Australian Army under Project Land 400 Phase 2. Another battle is going on to supply Associated Anti-Tank Guided Missiles ATGM. The main contenders were out in force at the Pacific International Maritime Exposition in Sydney, with Lockheed Martin Raytheon's Javelin, MBDA's MMP and Rafale Spike considered the frontrunners. The trident-assisted Javelin is already in service with the Australian Army as a man-portable weapon, plus it has the advantage of interoperability with the US. Certainly, the latter factor can never be underestimated when it comes to Australian defence procurement. However, compared to its competitors, it is definitely an older generation system, after entering service in 1996. At the Sydney Expo, MBDA signed 5 MOUs with Australian companies to bolster its tilt at the ATGM contract, as well as announcing the creation of MBDA Australia Pty Limited on 3 October. The MOUs were signed with Airspeed, Codan, Pennant Australasia, Pelican Trimcast and Hoffman Engineering. These add to an agreement already signed with Farah Engineering, and more teaming arrangements are expected. Andy Watson, MBDA Australia's managing director, said MMP is the only 5th-generation anti-tank guided weapon in production. It is the most advanced and lowest-risk missile solution for Land 400 Phase 2, and offers unique technological and strategic benefits to Australia. MBDA envisions that Australia would build, maintain and evolve the missile in country, as well as locally building vehicle integration kits. The MMP employs an uncooled infrared IR seeker and color TV camera, and the warhead can be selected before launch. Dave Armstrong, MBDA's Executive Group Director Sales and Business Development and Managing Director, said MBDA is working with both Rheinmetall and BAE Systems to offer the MMP. He said the MMP is available as a mature weapons system after entering service with the French Army this year. However, Rafale was dismissive of suggestions that its Spike LR2 lacked the MMP's maturity. Ido Spitzer, General Manager of Rafale Australia, told Shefford that the Spike LR2 is entering series production for the Israel Defense Forces. He further noted that the Australian Army has already witnessed demonstrations of live Spike firings in Israel. The LR2 is lighter 12.7 kilograms per round. It has adopted a color camera instead of the former black and white one, and the IR seeker is also uncooled now. The LR2's range has also been extended to 5.5 kilometers with fiber optic guidance. However, the missile can travel another 500 meters beyond this if it is locked onto a target before that. Spitzer said that feedback from the current 28 spec user nations had been critical in improving this 5th-generation Spike version. He noted it has had heavy operational use, probably averaging a launch per day. The Spike LR2 has a dual warhead that can be changed, whilst the missile is still in flight. If selected, Rafale intends to establish a joint venture for assembly in Australia with its partner Varley. A decision on the ATGM is expected in around late March 2018 in tandem with declaration of the winning vehicle under Land 400 Phase 2 to replace the current Aslav pictured above. A lot is at stake because the winner would be in pole position to provide mounted ATGMs for the Land 400 Phase 3 program for a new tracked infantry fighting vehicle as well.